Alright, let's get this in focus. Is that better? Hey everybody, it's me, Becca. This is episode number 4 of Sit Down Saturday. If you are wondering why I look like I just woke up, it's because I did. It is 11:17 p.m. Today's episode, I'm going to be talking about my Tinder date experience. Now, before you guys say anything like, yeah, Becca, you should be like really careful when you go on Tinder dates. You could get really hurt. Yeah, I'm aware. A little backstory. When I first moved to New York, I re-downloaded Tinder from when I was in San Diego. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna meet the love of my life, and it's gonna be on Tinder because one of the girls in my program met her boyfriend of like 2 years on Tinder and are like happily in love and are getting married. I want that because I'm single and I need someone to love me, so love me, please. So when I first moved here, I downloaded Tinder. I see this guy and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna say his name in case he does watch this. I'm gonna call him Cannon because I'm looking at my camera and it's a Canon. I'm like, oh, I was like, okay, let me see what else he got and scroll through his pictures. His bio was really funny. Like it was, I don't even know what he said. His bio was really sarcastic and really funny to the point where I was like, oh, I like this guy. He's like me, YOLO. So I was like, okay, so I'm a swipe right. I'm a swipe right. I'm going to swipe right. There we go, say that 10 times fast. So then we start talking, and my bio, as cheesy as it sounds, I would say best pickup line wins. I know my mom's watching this, and she's gonna come and talk to me in the room after she watches this. So I'm sorry, Mom, I love you, but I'm 20 and I'm single and I need love. So he comments back like something that was super witty and super funny that I was dying laughing. So already, this guy sounds like a total catch. I'm like, heck yeah, I'm about to fall in love, YOLO, swag, money, swag. So then he was like, oh, so do I win? And I was like, no, like now you gotta go into like a competition battle with me because I'm about to win. So then we go back and forth about our pickup lines, like, and they got so bad, like bad to the point where like dad jokes bad. There was one that I said, was like, are you an appendix? Because I don't understand how you work, but you make my stomach feel weird. This is how I hit on guys, apparently. He said that was a good one. We're hitting it off, we're talking, and then like we stopped talking. We don't talk for the entire time that I did my program. So then pause on Canon. I go on another date with another guy. I actually really liked this guy. Things didn't work out, and this wasn't the first time that I met up with a guy from Tinder. I was safe. After the situation with this previous guy before Canon, I was like, you know what, like I'm over guys right now. I just need to like focus on myself. I need to chill. So delete Tinder, delete this guy's number, and at this point I've completely forgotten about Cannon because he's been irrelevant for 6 months, so why would he come to my imagination? Imagine! Cannon texts me and he's like, hey, how you been? Oh, what? Slide me in the DM. So he hits me up and he's like, oh, do you want to like hang out this weekend? And I'm like, well, how about like I have things to do, but how about Friday? Texting back and forth the entire week. I'm really pumped. I don't want anything out of this. Like I hope he doesn't expect anything out of this, but I mean, you never know. So I pick a spot that's somewhat near BDC. Just in case anything goes wrong, I have witnesses, there's a lot of police in the city, and I have a quick escape so that I can blame it on dance, because that's usually what I blame everything on. And I get there and I'm like telling like the peeps, I was like, oh yeah, I have lunch with this guy. Friends are like, oh Becca, you got the guide, you got a guide. I'm like, just dinner, just a lunch, I get free food, all any girl ever wants. Here's where it goes downhill. I, Rebecca Leslie Robinson, start walking over to the sushi restaurant. I see some guy that is there, so I'm just gonna say it. So Cannon, first things you doing, smoking a cigarette, already strike one for me. Then I just kind of start to reevaluate what I'm looking at. Cannon is wearing Skechers. What? You know how like every girl, when they look at a guy, the first thing they notice, the first thing I notice about a guy is shoes he's wearing and his teeth. I don't know what it is, but it's just the teeth and the shoes. If you got those two, like you're already on my list. Cannon's shoes were Skechers. Already I was like, okay, well let's just keep moving up the body, see what he's wearing. Doesn't get better. He's wearing dad jeans. If you do not know what dad jeans are like jeans that have like a bell bottom, but they sit like right on the hip, and they're usually tapered on the bottom or from when the heel goes underneath the shoe because it's too big for your body. Already wearing Skechers with dad jeans. He's wearing a Pokemon belt. I'm like, all right, okay. He's wearing like a jacket, but like a jacket that doesn't need another jacket. He's wearing a jacket, a zip up jacket with a vest over it. And I'm not talking like a vest that's like leather or jean or anything. You know those ponchos that they sell in Mexico with a bunch of like lines in it? It's kind of like wool and like they make backpacks out of it. Yeah, he was wearing this vest over this jacket that did not need another jacket. You could have worn anything else and we would have been fine. I'm like, okay, maybe we just like should focus on his personality, because I know that's how like a lot of guys look at me, like, oh, she ain't got the looks, it's okay, her personality's A1. But then I like look at his t-shirt. He's wearing an Under Armour shirt. And I'm not talking like an Under Armour shirt that's like made out of Under Armour. I'm talking about a shirt from Walmart that has the words Under Armour on them. What? So we get down, we start sitting, and it's like immediately awkward. This ain't working out, but we're already here, so I guess we can't do much about it. Super sweet guy, like don't get me wrong, this guy was hella nice, really sweet. He was just really awkward, and I'm already an awkward person, but I'm acknowledge it, and I don't think he knew he was awkward. So then we start talking and stuff. I say something, he corrects my grammar. I'm literally sitting there like blank stare, and I kind of was taken back by it, because in the back of my mind I was like, I knew what I wanted to say. Like, I have good grammar. My mother makes sure that I have good grammar because she does not let me live it down. So then he got back to me and I was like, oh yeah, okay. Literally the words I said. Gets even more awkward. He's the type of guy, he's like a dad. He's the type of guy that laughs at his own jokes when they're not funny. It was like cringing because you wanted to laugh at them but you couldn't because they weren't funny. We get on the subjects of his bowel movements. We get on the subjects of one time how he got like scared, literally crapless, because he works as an EMT or something. The check comes. And I didn't want this guy thinking that this was gonna be something more. Check comes and he grabs it and he puts it away, and I was like, no, like you really don't have to do that. Trying to be nice because I don't want him to expect things. He's like, no, it's like I got it, it's fine, it's really cool. And I was like, no, I'm serious, like please, like let me pay half at least. Like, and he says, it's okay, you just got me next time. No, there's not going to be a next time, sir. There's no going to be next time. That was the only time. Deuces, I don't want you anymore. And he was just like, yeah, I'll pick a really expensive place for you just so that like I can like order a ribeye steak. So we get out, we hug, and he knew that there was like nothing gonna happen come out of this. So I was like, it was really nice meeting you. And so I got a free meal out of it. So that was great. And it wasn't like it was a bad experience. It was just my Tinder date experience. And this was like, I think this is probably like the 4th or 5th Tinder date that I've been on. Everyone's like, Becca, why? Like, you don't need Tinder. Like, you can find a guy. Clearly I can't. So that was my Tinder date experience. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really sorry that I have not been posting sit down Saturdays. I've been kind of busy and kind of just didn't want to do it. But I'm going to try to post these a lot more. If not, I promise you guys I will at least do one a month. As always, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at lilmisreeses on Instagram and Snapchat, and on Twitter at lilmisbex. Right here. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comment box below, but you can always Snapchat me the questions. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Tune in next time for Sit Down Saturdays, where I sit down and you listen. Have a great day, guys. Bye. Please date me. I'm really single and lonely. Thanks. Bye.